Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We're going to be discussing the new Rebel Moon trailer that's just landed on the internet. It's the original sci-fi epic that's going to be landing on Netflix soon. So grab your spacesuits as we float towards this incredible looking movie. But before we do that, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay up to date with all of the movie news we have going on. So guys, we're going to be jumping into this movieweb.com article here. Rebel Moon trailer teases Zack Snyder and Netflix's original sci-fi epic. The first Rebel Moon trailer reveals a glimpse of Zack Snyder's science fiction saga. So I've just finished watching the trailer myself, guys, and this looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks insane. It looks like everything Star Wars should be and more. And just the voiceover, the CGI, the story, the emotional resonance of the trailer, it just looks absolutely insane, and I cannot wait to watch this. So guys, let's jump in and see what this article has to say. So, in a brief summary, Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon started as a Star Wars project, but he's glad it turned into his own unique sci-fi universe. Snyder has plans for Rebel Moon, including a 450-page Bible and potential spin-offs. Wow, so there must be a lot of lore behind, what he's building here, which is incredible. The film will be released on Netflix in December 2023, with a limited theatrical release also planned. A sequel, Rebel Moon Part 2, is already confirmed. Yeah, guys, so one of my first thoughts after watching the trailer to this is, how can this not be in theaters worldwide? Like, how is this not a movie? Like, it looks absolutely incredible. It looks better than anything Star Wars has put out in the last, 5 or 6 years. Not removing Andor. Andor's good. But yeah, it looks just incredible, guys. And like, I really want to go to the theater and watch it. But in the UK, sometimes we don't get limited release movies like they do in the US, which is a shame. But hopefully it will play at my local theatre, because I really want to get there and see it. So the first trailer for director Zack Snyder's original science fiction epic, Rebel Moon, has finally unveiled and teases Netflix space opera. Released courtesy of Netflix, Rebel Moon finds the Man of Steel and Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice filmmaker helming what he hopes to be a new franchise, and takes inspiration from the works of Akira Kurosawa and Star Wars. Check out the newly released trailer for Rebel Moon below. Yeah, guys, so when I was creating this video, I've tried to incorporate the trailer into this video several times. I couldn't do it. Every single time I tried to upload the video, I just got copyright claimed. Didn't get any copyright strikes on my channel, luckily enough. But yeah, I mean, I tried to put graphics on top of it. I tried to put fair use icons on top of it. Everything that I tried, it just got copyright striked, guys. So instead of me trying to go through the trailer and bash it and make it look awful for you guys, you're better off to watch it yourself. I'm going to go through it quickly here now. I'm going to play it, and then I'm just going to skip through it and look at some of the images rather than try and play the trailer. But yeah, guys, I implore you, after this video, make sure you go and watch the trailer. It looks absolutely incredible. So I'm going to mute the volume here, get rid of that. And then we can just go through and we can just look at some of the images like this. So it starts off with a guy with kind of like a robot hand going through the weeds. And then we have this kind of mysterious horned figure here. Camera's like panning round, and I think it's Anthony Hopkins talking over the top. I think that's who it is. Sounds pretty cool. And then we get an image of the side of a big spaceship. Pretty cool. And then what appears to be a captured soldier here. He's at gunpoint. It looks like a massive battle's taking place. It just looks incredible because it's like a space opera, but this could almost be a scene from a if you got rid of this gun here on the right, it almost looks like a medieval kind of battle scene. Yeah, but it just looks phenomenal. So, it looks like we have maybe a load of farmers or displaced people, kind of going through the wheat fields here. Some guy blowing some dust. We've got a statue here being blown up by a spaceship that's floating above it. There you go. Gets absolutely smashed. Then it looks like one of the other main characters here, she's been captured, or she's being transported, a load with other people in the background here. They're being loaded onto a ship of some kind. I think this is like a king type figure within the universe, and it looks like he's passed away somehow. So we get a shot of some ships here taking off. We get one of the main characters here. She's holding a sledgehammer and whacking this bell here. It's like an alarm system. There's some incoming ships. Here, like landing, coming to imprison her or take some resources maybe. So this guy here looks like to be possibly like the Hitler of this universe, maybe. Like the uniform is very reminiscent of like World War II kind of like German officer kind of uniform. That's the kind of vibes that I get from it anyway. And there's a massive fight scene that takes place when they land. 2 officers or 2 soldiers making out, which is cool. And then it looks like we've got a fight scene going on. They're planting the flag here. Yeah, and then this person's planting the flag here, claiming the territory of some sort. And then we've got this wicked scene here where there's this woman with these 2 almost like lightsabers, basically. Because this was originally a Star Wars concept, I bet these were lightsabers in the original concept, and they had to change it to flaming swords. But yeah, it looks amazing. And there's this weird like half woman spider thing. Where is it? Let me try and find it. Yeah. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. It's like half person, half spider. What the hell is this? That looks insane. So it's almost like Star Wars crossed with kind of like a fantasy of like Lord of the Rings, where you kind of got these almost like mythical kind of creatures of like half person, half spider, bit in space, and it's kind of like a mix of both genres. It's really, really cool. And then we've got a space battle scene taking place. This is a king being crowned. More space scenes. Some hillbilly looking bloke. And then we've got here, which looks like a kind of a musket, but it's almost like a space musket. Pretty cool. And then it looks like we've got some sort of arena or fight scene. Looks very Mortal Kombat-ish, you know, with that guy who's got the 4 arms from Mortal Kombat. I forgot what his name is. And more fight scenes here. It looks like there's some sort of bombing raid. And then we've got this guy running alongside the cliff here. And then there's like is it a griffin? Is it? No, it's not. Is it a griffin? I'm really bad with my mythical names, guys. But yeah, one of those like horse characters with a like a bird horse thing. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, and he jumps off the cliff, lands on the back of it. Pretty cool. And then we've got some sort of like space alien species here. The effects, they look really good. They look like really, really good quality effects here. Like, I think this is probably a practical mask or a practical costume, but it's enhanced with a bit of CGI on top. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Then we've got a young girl here. She's in some sort of snowy, maybe a snowy type planet, or just a snowy, wintry scene. Little bird landing on her. We've got a robot here. It looks very much like K2SO from Star Wars. Yeah, looks really cool. And there's all these like red dots here. I don't know if they're like targeting systems or lasers of some sort. 2 people making out. More snow. Sorry guys, I'm trying to skip through this, but riding on the back of a cow. And then we've got these weird guys here playing violins, and they've got like a sack on their head with this eye thing. It's almost like an Illuminati symbol. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at this cinematography, man. It's so beautiful. Look at it with the sun coming through and the sun glare on the screen and everything. Like Zack Snyder knows how to do the cinematography. And it looks like these are going to be the 4 main characters of this 2-part sort of movie. So we're going to have to get familiar with these characters over the course of it. And yeah, guys, so that's kind of just a brief skip through of the trailer. I'm really, really sorry again that I couldn't play it. I tried to upload it several times, like I said, and I just kept getting copyrighted every time I tried to upload it. So there's no point in trying to mess around with it. But yeah, guys, definitely go and watch it after this video. So, in a universe controlled by corrupt government of the Mother World, a moon of Velt is threatened by the forces of the Imperium. I'm guessing the Imperium is like, they're basically space Nazis. That's like the Empire in Star Wars, basically. The army of the Motherworld, controlled by Regent Balisarius. The official synopsis for Rebel Moon reads, Cora, a former member of the Imperium who seeks redemption for her past and the leadership of an oppressive government, tasks herself to recruit warriors from across the galaxy to make a stand against the Motherworld's forces before they return to the planet. Directed by Zack Snyder for a screenplay he co-wrote with Shan Hatton and Kurt Johnstad, the filmmaker's Rebel Moon saga is based on an original idea by Snyder. Rebel Moon will be led by The Mummy and Star Trek Beyond star Sophia Boutella as Cora, with the rest of the cast made up of The Gentleman star Charlie Hunnam, Justice League's Ray Fisher. Oh, I had no idea Ray Fisher was in this. Gladiator star Djimon Hounsou. Absolutely love Djimon Hounsou. He's so good. Additionally, Jenna Malone, Corey Stoll, Ed Skeen, Cleopatra Coleman, Frafi, Carrie Elwes, Stuart Martin, Alfonso Herrera, Michael Huisman, Donna Bay and Anthony Hopkins will also feature. Yeah, so it was Anthony Hopkins talking over the top of the trailer. Man, his voice, he's got such a presence in his voice, you know, just commanding voice tone. It's really good. So, Rebel Moon started life as a Star Wars movie. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad that we're getting something different from Star Wars rather than an additional movie of Star Wars. It's nice to have something that can compete against the Star Wars. We've had Foundation recently on Apple TV Plus. That's been like a Star Wars esque kind of space opera, and now we're getting this as well, Rebel Moon. So it looks like we're kind of going into the space opera kind of era now, maybe, of streaming. And man, I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it because I really want to see space operas that isn't Star Wars or Star Trek, something different. And it looks like this is going to be something good. So the Rebel Moon saga started life as a Star Wars project, which Zack Snyder hoped to direct. Instead, the filmmaker will craft his own sci-fi world, and is pleased that his initial plan to join a galaxy far, far away did not come to fruition. He went on to say, quote, "I think it was a blessing in a lot of ways. Creatively, it's wide open," he said. We're all a little bit shaped by Star Wars at this point. You cannot be. But what happens is, in telling, it gets weirder. It's different because I have a different point of view. You could say on a broad stroke, you might think, oh, it's kind of Star Wars-y, but then you're in it. It's not. We had pitch meetings in our film classes. And Snyder has big plans for Rebel Moon and has put together a 450-page Bible for the series. When I pitched it to Netflix, the scale was a thing they wanted. Snyder revealed regarding his conversations with Netflix. They were like, well, how big could it be? How many movies? They made me go, okay, if we really want to do this, we can sink our teeth in pretty deep to this. We can't really hit the bottom. Yeah, so if he's got a 450-page Bible, that's absolutely incredible. There's something that, you know, a lot of people, a lot of film fans, a lot of geek culture, they really, really love lore, like heavy lore and stuff they can really dive into, you know, learning about stuff, you know, fantasy and space operas and learning all the lore and everything that goes behind it. That's something that people really, really love because it makes you feel more attached to the content that you're watching. If you understand the ins and outs of, you know, the different species, the ships, you know, the different factions, it really, really helps to absorb you more into the content. Rebel Moon is scheduled to be released on December 22nd, 2023, by Netflix with a limited theatrical release, and is also being planned as a follow-up. Rebel Moon Part 2 has also been confirmed, with the franchise being planned as a trilogy with potential spin-offs to follow. Yeah, I mean, I really, like I said at the beginning, guys, I hope this does end up in a theatrical release that shows in the UK here somewhere, because I really, really want to watch this on the big screen. I feel like it'd be a disservice to watch it on my TV, you know? But yeah, guys, so that's where we kind of are at the moment. Now that you finish watching this, guys, hop over and go and watch the trailer, or if you've already seen it, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the trailer. Are you looking forward to seeing this? What did you think about it? Did you think it looked good? Did you think it looked bad? What was the points? What was the parts of the trailer that you thought looked good? Let me know, guys, and I will see you.